So the other day I was visiting my friend Ian, who you were introduced to a few episodes ago, and he told me there was a big estate sale this weekend and gave me the website, and I checked it out and was just amazed at the amount of audio gear that this guy had hoarded. I thought Ian was a hoarder, but this guy makes Ian Ian doesn't even compare to this guy, although the quality of Ian's stuff is much better. But so I will present the pictures from the auction site in just a moment, and you can see all the audio gear that this had. It was just, from what I gathered, just kind of like a normal guy in a decent neighborhood, and he had collected a bunch of audio gear. So my wife and I went there this morning. It's Saturday. The sale started at about 9, and you could get there an hour earlier and they would start giving out your numbers to get in. And we got there about 8:30 or so. We were number 20, and I had scoped a few things out from the pictures as best I could that I was interested in, and I was able to get the main thing that I wanted, as well as something else I saw in a picture but wasn't really sure that I would want it, because you don't really know what the prices are going to be till you get there. Anyway, I'm going to put on the pictures that they took in slideshow format for you to watch, and then I'm going to reveal what's under this as to what I got and how much it cost me, and we'll see whether it looks like it even works. So I have no idea. I've been jumping ahead on videos so I could get this done because I'm kind of curious to know how I did. So we'll come back in just a little bit. I should point out that Ian attended the estate sale as well. He got there much earlier in the morning and was number 8 or 10 to get in. So let's see what I got. So here are the 3 items that I ended up with from the sale this morning. These are B&W LM1s, and they're circa 2008, I believe. And they just look really cool, and they probably sound okay, though I'm sure they were going to need a subwoofer. And they were 40 bucks. I could not resist at 40 bucks. So here is a tape deck, and it's not something that I really needed, but I have always had some kind of fascination for the Pioneer CTF series with the fluorescent display. This is circa 1979, 1980, 1981, and it was 30 bucks. Also, this receiver here, this Yamaha R100, rated at 100 watts into 8 ohms, and it was 40 bucks. I don't know if any of this works. I could have plugged in the stuff, but there's a lot happening and you want to get stickers on stuff. Most of these things have sold stickers on them. And oh, the B&Ws even had a manual. So I'm going to plug them in here in a moment and you'll get to see what happens. And so we'll see how my gambling was on these. Okay, so I have plugged in both of these units. I have not powered them on, so we'll see if there's any smoke or anything. First is the Pioneer. That's a good sign. The counter's on. The display came on. The light there is on. Do I dare put in a cassette? I think I will. So I bought a bunch of cassettes. Here's, like for $1 for 50 of them or whatever it was. So here's a Roger Whittaker Sentimental Journey cassette. I'm sure there won't be any loss if it gets eaten. And on these, you pull this down and pop it up. And I heard something happen. And let's see, I guess play. Oop! It started to go and then stop. So there's some life to it. But there probably has some belts or an idler tire or two that needs to be replaced. So that may be another video, but the important thing is the display looks rather good and the controls operate a little bit. So that will probably be an upcoming video. Power it down. And let's power up the Yamaha receiver and see what happens, if anything. Oh, the light came on, the tuner came on, we got some LEDs. And I did not hear any relays pop on in the back, I'm sure. Oh, the little relays came on, so maybe it works. I will have to hook that up a little bit later to the QA402 analyzer that I mentioned and see how it works. Anyway, I will get back to you on these probably in a future video. But anyway, I just wanted to share with you the little adventure of going to that estate sale today. I didn't show the pictures of the other stuff that the guy had. He had probably 100, I'm not kidding, 100 leather jackets. And I'm sure he was single. Anyway, so thanks for joining, and look forward to letting you know how these things actually work later on. So I thank you for coming with my little unveiling. I know it wasn't the most exciting thing in the world for probably you. It was a little bit exciting for me. Like I said, this guy working can go for $600–700 on eBay, and these receivers are $350, and the speakers are probably about $100. So I think I did okay for what I spent on the stuff. Now tomorrow they do have 50% off, so cassette decks and receivers are what, $15, $20. So I may go back there. It's about a 30-minute drive from where I live, but they may have the remote for this, which I would probably just get for free, and there may be something else I missed. Now the people that got there early got some of that nice more vintage stuff, more vintage receivers, and there are some other other amps in that, but for 20 bucks you really can't beat it for an amplifier. Anyway, thank you for joining. Leave your comments below and subscribe if you have not. Hello. So I couldn't resist returning to the Audio Hoarders Estate sale today, where everything was 50% off. I didn't go too crazy, but I did get a few things I'd like to show you. I got a pair of these JBL Control Micro monitor speakers. I plan on using them outside and mounting them under a patio, and they were only $5 for the pair. Hopefully they work. The next thing I got was this nifty JVC receiver. It's an RX-403BK. It's rated at 60 watts per channel into 8 ohms, and it was manufactured between 1990 and 91. And it was only $15. And that one's going to go in the pool shed because the Yamaha that I showed you yesterday is just too cool to put in the pool shed. The next thing I got was this Infinity BU1 powered subwoofer. It is an 8-inch subwoofer with a 50-watt amplifier. I only paid $5 for it, but as you can tell, it's going to need the surround replaced on the woofer, as well as I need to come up with some new feed arrangements for this, but it shouldn't be too bad, and for only $5 I don't think I went wrong. So the next thing I couldn't resist for only $4 was this Radio Shack indoor FM amplified antenna, they call it. It's a model 15-1833. In 1999 they sold for about $30 in their catalog, and as I said, it's $4, and I'll test it. It does power on, that's all I can tell. And lastly I got a handful of cables for $3. There is a monster cable there, and usually what I do is I remove the, like this case, the video. I'll pull that out and just have the pair of audio cables there. And this whole batch was $3, so you never know when they're going to come in handy, but $3 for some gold-plated cables is not bad in my book. So anyway, that's it. There will be other videos on the tape deck and the Yamaha receiver that I showed you yesterday, as well as the B&K speakers. Thanks for watching again.